Hey there, guys. Hey, we are looking at the Hanson Roberts deck, Hanson Roberts Tarot, and also the This Might Hurt Tarot. And we're just going to take a look at them side by side and we'll go through the suits, but we're starting off with the Fool, and you can just see them side by side. Now, this one is much more traditional, this one much more modern, this one a little bit more old school, this one much more inclusive, and really much more fun. Like certain cards as we go through, you'll see that they get a little bit more sassy and fun. And you'll see even with the Chariot when it comes up, you'll see. But very similar in how they're keeping the traditions going forward. The Emperor, the Hierophant. Oops. These cards are kind of tricky for me to see at this angle. I'm working with this camera position, but I'm still not super skilled at it. So bearing with. Then the Lovers. Now this is one of the decks. There's the Chariot. Really great, powerful, strong Chariot. I love this one. This one, more traditional, but I love that one. Okay. These ones, I don't know which one I would love better. They're both pretty darn good. I guess I like the Lion in this one quite a bit better than the Lion over here. This one just looks like a crankier lion, but this one just looks like it's subdued, gentle, tame. Now the Hermit, very, very similar also. Oh, come on, you. Come on. There we go. But this Hermit looks a little bit more youthful. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune coming through here. Oh, got that out of order. Sorry, guys. That happens sometimes. Hangman. The Justice. Loving this. Death card coming next. Now, this is a beautiful card for Death. It really is quite beautiful. And of course, Temperance is always looking beautiful. Any deck. Some decks you'll have certain cards. Temperance sometimes is one, or the Strength one. Now, these Devils both look kind of awful. I mean, as a devil should look. Pretty awful, but okay, going forward. The Tower. Traditional. I like how this emphasizes the crown being blown off so well. And then this one has a bigger emphasis, I think, on the lightning bolt, as if something abrupt and out of the blue would be happening. So very, very interesting comparison there. Now this one, forgive me on this one, guys. I had to use my Sharpie Couture because she was just a little too sky-clad in this. She's sky-clad in this, but kind of covered. In this one, she was a little too 1970s, if you get my drift. But that's what's going on. So I had to Sharpie some Sharpie Couture clothing for her. And I've done that to some of my tools. You make your tools how you can use them. So if they're a little too nudie-tootie, then I do something to change them sometimes. I'll put Sharpie Couture going on. I really like this one. I like it. It just speaks of the souls coming up and the stories that might be told a little bit differently than this. And then the World. Now this one, I didn't get to the World, so we're going to kind of, not always do I have them Sharpied, but yeah. World, she's covered, but traditionally the World is dancing through somewhat covered, somewhat nudie-tootie, and this one is very nudie-tootie. So, okay, now we're going to go to the suits of the coins, or the pentacles. Call them what you want. Again, Hanson Roberts, This Might Hurt. This one I like a little bit more because it's showing that garden path, and I like seeing that, and the arch that you have to go through. I like that a little more. The Two of Coins, this juggling thing. This one, it looks like a little bit too easy peasy, and the water behind it, I like the disruption there. But this one, it looks like she's really focusing, and I like seeing this one. So yeah, in some regards, I really like the more modern This Might Hurt deck. But this one is a really good go-to, and I've loved this one, and I've had it for years and years. Three of Coins. Very different. Same idea, but very different. Four of Coins. Keep going. This one, they did a good job. Now, in the Five of Coins, you'll sometimes see one person leaving, sometimes two person. Sometimes you have the church imagery, sometimes not. These are pretty similar. Six here. I'll go here. I like the satisfaction going on here and the anticipation scene here. This shows more a little bit of the hard work, the fruits of labor energy. And this is like, okay, patiently trying to wait for the fruits to come in, the harvest to come in. Card of work coming through here, 8 of coins. And this one, the skilled mastery of doing it. Both of these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. I think this is great. Hopefully I'm giving you enough time to see them, clearly see them side by side. Hanson, Roberts, old school. This might hurt. New school. Is that a thing? New school? Now this is where you're going to see the modern really kick in. This might hurt. The knights on the motorcycles. I love that. And here's the knight. And you don't even see the horse on this one, but you see the knight. But very, very interesting to see them this way. Where did my page? I showed you the page, right? I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay. Here's I was so excited about the knights. The queens. Really, really beautiful. Love seeing that. And then the kings here for the pentacle suit. Okay. Now we're going to go to the cups. So flip this over. Cup suit and cup suit. And I don't think there's any other Sharpie on any of them coming through, but just so you know. The 2, this is a beautiful. Old school makes you think Romeo and Juliet, kind of more traditional. New school, beautiful, beautiful embrace. So much more inclusive, much more new, but both equally showing the demonstration of partnership and soulmates and all of this. I love that. Gorgeous. Okay. This one is exuberant. This one, all right, they're toasting, they're lifting a glass, but this one is happier and more cheerful. I guess that's why this one is so great. For this might hurt. For a new deck, it has a little bit of spark. It just, boom, pops. Boom, technical word. Yeah. It just pops a little bit more. This one, I don't like that you can't see the person's face, where this one you can. And often you see kind of this pouty, moody, broody apathy going on. So this one, I would have preferred to be able to see their face, but that's all right. Moving forward, I mean, you're not going to love every dang card in every dang deck. Conveyed quite well. Quite well. Really, really good. Now, these don't, either one of them, sometimes you see this and it looks a little bit in the Coleman Smith, the Rider-Waite-Smith, you see the sinister buildings behind them and you see the guard. And in this, you're just seeing the children at play and kind of the cityscape behind it. This one also, the children at play, but a little bit guarded by the rail and the cityscape behind it. So it's not quite as sinister. And in the Pamela Coleman Smith, you definitely see a little bit of an age difference if you look closely at the original. So there's a proportion difference and an age difference in that one that you don't see in these. And those are some of the details that is from the original tarot cards of Rider-Waite-Smith that these are based on, but these are really good. This one I like as well. The broken glasses here. It's not that they're all stacked and organized. Some of what hasn't served has been broken. This one is still contemplating the leaving and not actively leaving, not further up the path. This one is further up the path and has made a choice. So I like seeing that. The differences there. And again, there's just so many beautiful ways to express these concepts in art. The 10s are fairly similar, except for this is a non-peopled 10, and they did a great job of it. Look at it. Not people, but really conveys it. Really conveys it. Pages here. Again, the motorcycle knights just crack me up. With a bev, no less, right? Instead of the goblet or the chalice. He's got like what seems like a coffee cup there. But pretty fun. Pretty fun all around. And Now this one, I like that he's in the rowboat. Really pretty good. So yeah, these, if I have to have a side-by-side and I have to choose one, which I don't, but if I did, I might, on this given night, I might choose the This Might Hurt, even though this is one of my all-time faves, the Hanson Roberts. And again, there's the back of the cards. Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands. Really nice to see. And we'll keep going. Woohoo! Now this is one of the most unique twos. I like this because she really is thinking about where she wants to go, how she wants to proceed, how she wants to move beyond where she's at. Even though she's sitting up on something, it's a little bit different than the traditional. So in this one, they've veered kind of their own direction in a beautiful, beautiful way. So they aren't as similar as some of the others. But still, the energy, the message of the card is there. Here's the 4. So this one is peopled and animal in here. It's combined. This one's more people, traditional. And this one has the fancy pants castle in the background. And this is outside the castle walls, kind of out where the, I don't know if it's the middle class, lower class would be, but not the fancy hoi polloi in there. And this one, you don't see so much of a class structure in the buildings behind there. But again, it's illustrated with the animal, so it's a little bit different altogether. This one, this is play fighting, play battling, competition, and conflict. And this one is like a little bit more scary. The dog-eat-dog nature. Yeah. Okay, we're going into here. This one's awesome. But this one shows so much effort. This one, I don't know if I see as much strain and effort going on. There's no mismatched shoes on either of them necessarily, but beautifully illustrated, beautifully done. Now this one, the directionality has even changed. Speed, swiftness, haste, things accelerating. That's the notion here. Interesting. Okay, we got the 10 coming in here. I like how this one is done. Hilarious that the bird needs to add a little bit to the burden there. But he's carrying it at least smart. This one is the older guy trying to carry it and so close to his own drive. You don't really even see the destination here, so that's a little bit tough. Tough going. Page of the Knights. The Knights in this deck, I just love the Knights in this deck. Love, love, love it. So that's just maybe the modern aspect of me. Queens are beautiful in this also. There we go. I think you can see them. And the kings. Really great. Really, really good. I love this one. I love that he's outside the city and just kind of taking the moment by the fire. Love it. All right. Now we're going to go one more suit. Oh, woo-hoo, the swords. Swords coming through. Hang on. Okay. She's not sitting at all. She's standing with a little bit of a kick to her hip. This one's more traditional sitting. But yeah, very, very different. This Might Hurt really is more morbid than this one. Just seems to be... That's always such a hard card. Okay. Now we've got the 4 of Swords. At rest, resting, soldier or coffin or funeral, that kind of thing. At rest, in bed, resting. But how well are you really resting? I mean, this one you have access to the blade here if the soldier's laying here. But this looks like funeral-ish. More so than this, which is armed and at the rest. Very interesting. Card of retreat and renewal needed here. Okay. Coming into the 5. Now this one is where defeat is there. And this one is so proud of the battle he's done. This one, I don't think he's as sneery, but the guys in the background really draw a lot of focus on this one. Like, they really have, like, this one looks like he's losing his mind over it. So, yeah. Six of Swords, one of my favorites right here. Beautiful, beautiful. And then this one is just so darn calm. So I like that. 7. Sneaky Pete the Thief. You betcha. Doing great. Okay. Usually she's shown standing, not kneeling, and that's usually not the pose that she's in. This is more towards the traditional here, but you're not seeing the shoreline below. And in this one, you're kind of seeing more of the shoreline. Okay. The 9s, both of these are really great. These both do a good job here. The 10s. Yeah, the 10. Tough card. Tough card. No doubt about it. That's a tough card. The page here. This one I might like this knight better just because of the glint of the steel coming through. But the motorcycle knights are just so fun in this deck. But I do like the glint going through. And this is almost to the point of recklessness, and that's kind of the wheelie being popped there. So they've done a good job. All right, a little bit more of the queen. And the king, and then we're done. Excuse me. Okay, king here, king here. So there you have it, guys. That is the Hanson Roberts and the This Might Hurt Tarot in a side-by-side. Hope you liked it.